Yo! So, I've been patient, put an order in, and now the slow boat arrived, and the new vessel's here. And I'm going to take you over and give you a bit of a look at it, run through some of the bits and pieces for me, setting it up. I haven't ridden it yet. Alright, here it is. It is an absolutely delightful looking machine. Dealt with Paul Powerhouse in Pakenham, first time for me. What a ripper of a bloke, seriously. Couldn't have been easy to deal with, ran through everything, super helpful. Definitely I'll be back to see him again. Never ridden a Sherco, came from Yamaha, KTM, still got a KTM. Got a Sherco trials bike, now the 300. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the bits and pieces I did, which is very little. I bought the factory model 2-stroke 300, which already comes with pretty much all the trick bits you would need. So the 4 stuff they make now is so good. You know, like nice, solid billet aluminium disc protector. Another big one on the front, same thing. You know, a nice big protector there, especially if you ride a lot of logs and rocks. Pretty easy to ding them. I also put this EE protector on here for the clutch, and so the chain can't jump off. I put Zeta levers on only because the Magura ones are actually quite nice the way they adjust from original, but I've just always had these Zetas and I like the feel of them, so I put a set of Zetas on there. Oh, and the bash plate. You can get the extra attachment on the back with the original one that they sell, but I just bought a new one that has that built into the whole thing, so you don't have to put the add-on part. It's just one complete plate. There's no two ways about it. They are a sexy looking machine. Whew, I'm pretty excited to ride it. Not a 2-stroke background at all. I've ridden 4 strokes for as long as I can ever remember, but you know, the more I get into the hard enduro stuff, I think the more, you know, these bikes are becoming more popular for that style of riding, and I'm at that stage where, yeah, I think to sort of progress into the really technical stuff, this is probably the way to go. So anyway, I will let you know how that goes. Da-da-ding ding, da-da-ding ding ding. Righto. Righto boys, see you in a little bit. Fair fuel going down here now, boys. Old 2-banger. It doesn't have quite the engine braking that I'm accustomed to on the old fucking 350. Anyway, that's nice though. Brakes are really good. Man, what a difference! Like, I've ridden 4 strokes my whole life, and to come in like that's a pretty tight. It's got a lot of leaves and a lot of rocks, a really slippery sort of a trail. And to be able to just let it idle in first gear without having the clutch, you can just completely have the clutch out. That's not heard of on the 4-stroke like I ride. You would need to be on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off the clutch, which 2 things, you know, wear you out is 1, and 2, every time you got to be really careful with your clutch control, because braking traction on a corner like that, you blow off the corner and drop down the bank. Or yeah, I'm so far very, very happy. Anyway, let's get into it. Stop talking and ride the bastard.
That low down torque in that second gear like that, that's incredibly good. Oh, just riding through Snake Haven there. Come out of those corners like that. I reckon I could soften it up a little bit and it'd be nicer. I reckon I got the rebound pretty right now. I might just go a little softer front and rear. I don't know why, just because this is a really bumpy track. Like, got a lot of little sharp hits on it and I can really feel them. Alright, we'll go again. See, the only thing I know is that now, instead of bouncing off all these rocks, bing, bing, bing in one direction like a little bowling ball, it just soaks them all up. So you get a lot less struggling, like you're not fighting the bike. It soaks up so much of that shit. And that is magnificent. I don't know what it's going to be like on the way up the hill, but it's working really well. I don't know what their settings would be for someone of my weight, but quite a lot smoother to ride, even over that really rocky shit back there. You know, real rocky, ruddy, tree roots everywhere here, and it's actually quite smooth. Oh mate, that is a piece of equipment. If you enjoy motorcycle riding, that is going to make your experience so nice. I'm going to go and do a few more trails because I have daylight and a brand new Sherco. I'd be silly if I didn't. Fucking hell. Been a few donkeys up here, isn't there? Fuck. Yeah, there's a bit going on in here now. boys have fairly roughed that up, haven't they?
Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Keep it loud. Turn it up. Keep it loud, loud. Turn it up. Keep it loud. Turn it up. Keep it loud, loud. Turn it up. Keep it loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud, loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud. When I feel this bass, loud. Turn it up. Keep it loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud, loud. When I feel this bass coming through my ears. Turn it up. Keep it loud.
Now that was something else. That motorcycle, right here underneath me, SE Factory 300 Sherco. Fucking round of applause. That is a motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck me drunk. If you're going to spend money, that's a good time. Ha!
Righto. This thing, oh my dear lord. If you have the money in your bank account, be sure to go and get one of these, because I've been riding dirt bikes a long time and I have a 2020 KTM 350 XCF, so 4-stroke 350. Doesn't even come close to this. Like, first day out on this today, still bumming around with some suspension settings. I had a fat time. The suspension is probably a little heavy for me. Today I ended up going, I'm full clicks out soft on the compression on the front fork, which would mean I probably should go a little softer in the spring. A couple of other little things I did notice, it's got these Sherco grips on here. They are harsh, man. Like, but man, what a weapon. I'm absolutely stoked with what I got. Anyway, thanks Paul, Powerhouse, go and see him, put an order in. It's worth doing.
Turn it up.